lot of you guys have asked about what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, what I do for protein, being a vegetarian. And one of the things that I have every morning is known as Kanji, and it's also referred to as Ragi. Depends on who you're speaking to. Some people within India will call it one thing and others call it another. So this drink is loaded with wheat, barley, grains, proteins, nutrients like calcium, iron, zinc, and because it's a combination of all these different things, it's providing you a ton of nutritional value, which actually is very similar to a lot of the manufactured protein drinks that you see in the West. But when I came here to India, I was like, where's my protein shake? What's my post-workout drink? And now I don't necessarily have it every post-workout, but every morning, this is now my breakfast. Like I said, it's loaded with all these different nutrients, things that I've never come across in the West. And what I'll do is I'll post the product. Again, I'm not sponsored by this company or anything. Mana is the company, and it's just a traditional health mix, they call it. So how you make this is it basically comes as a grounded powder, just like any other protein shake, except it's a porridge. And so you mix this powder with hot boiling water, and sometimes they'll add a little bit of jaggery for a natural flavor to it, with jaggery, which is a natural sweetener. There's also cardamom, which is in it already, which also adds a nice flavor, and then the various nuts give a nice little nutty taste to it also. But you basically just mix it in there, and just like any other porridge, it'll thicken. And there's actually a component called sago that's in this, and that adds a nice little rich consistency to it. But like you saw in the beginning, it's not too thick also. And so it's very simple to make. The ragi is a really important component of this. It provides some good dietary fiber. You look at the protein complex, you're getting almonds, cashews, various different nuts and seeds are a part of this also. When you're consuming all these different varieties, it's giving good healthy fats. Iron and zinc levels are also good. And so it's definitely something that you should be trying if you have not heard of it before. As I said, this is basically my go-to now. And so if you're curious to know what my recommendation for you is, if you're wanting to build muscle, it's got 11 grams of protein per 100 grams. So it's a decent amount. It's enough as far as what my recommendation is. A lot of people talk about how much protein you should be having. I recommend anywhere between 0.5 and 1 gram of protein per pound every day. So if you're 100 pounds, then you should be having 50 grams of protein. And you do the math, okay? And so you can definitely get a decent amount of protein from your morning drink with this. So 100 grams, I'll normally have a couple glasses of this. I've got 20 something grams of protein now in me before I even start my day, and it's a simple way of getting your proteins in you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments section down below. Let me know what protein drinks you guys are actually drinking also. I want to see some feedback and hear what you guys are consuming. Maybe you guys could teach me something with this. Maybe if you're from India, you got some other good protein sources for in the morning or post-protein shake. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. I love sharing this type of stuff or what I'm consuming on a day-to-day basis now to really maintain that yogic body. And if you're interested in developing that yourself, then again, don't miss out on subscribing. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Looking forward to sharing some more content with you in the future. And as always, be blissful.